Hi all, welcome to another Seasons in Garden video. In this video I'm going to work on the protection of the cabbage bed. Now this mesh that I have here on this bed is doing quite well protecting my cabbages, but as the cabbages grow they keep pushing on the net and I don't want some lady cabbage moth laying her eggs on my cabbages. So in order to prevent that, I'm going to make a little frame for this net so that the cabbages are more safe than they are now, because their leaves are pushing up the net. For this I'm going to use these aluminum pipes that I have. This came with the garden, so I'm just going to reuse what I already have. I'm going to cut this using this little pipe knife. And that's not that hard to do. I have marked the pipes where I want to cut them. Now I'm first going to release the pipe knife, so that it allows me to position the knife on the pipe. And then I'm going to squeeze the knife onto the pipe by turning the wheel. Just make sure that you position your knife well where you have marked it. And now that my knife is well positioned and is holding onto the pipe, I'm going to make a slide screw of the handle, and then I'm going to cut a little notch. And I'm going to continue doing this with almost every round that I do around the pipe until the pipe is cut. As you can see, all of a sudden the pipe is cut and I have two pipes out of one. For the top of the frame I'm going to use these Douglasia boards that I'm going to just insert the hole the size of the pipe without drilling through on all ends. When I have drilled my board, then I'm going to add the pipe, and as you can see I can just lift the board right with the pipe because it's a snuggling fit. The next step is to just assemble the frame into the bed. So I'm going to remove my net and I'm going to go over all of the cabbage leaves to make sure that there really aren't any cabbage moth eggs. If you remember me doing these beds, I said something about not putting any staples in the corners and not stretching the foil all the way into the corners of the bed, and that's because I had this in mind. So when I have added the pipes into the corners of the bed, I'm then going to add the top boards of the frame and just whack them so that the pipes fall into their place and that everything is nice and snug. Next step, if I don't fall over the net, is to untangle my net and then to put it onto the frame. I'm actually going to secure the net via the screws that are positioned on the correct places on the wooden frame. going to also use the corner screws of the bed frame to tighten the net so that it fits as snugly as possible to the bed. All of the gaps in the nets I'm going to close with these little rose clips. And that's it. My protection for cabbages is done. I may do some tweaks here and there, but it's protecting the cabbages from the cabbage moth nonetheless. It does have an issue with protecting them from the snails and slugs, so I have already caught a couple of culprits that are munching on my cabbages, but at least there are no cabbage moths. That's it for today. Thank you for watching and see you soon. Take care, bye bye!